Hi everybody. I'm just testing out my photo booth on my iMac to see if I can send you a recording, plus trying to get a decent bit of light. So I'm actually sitting here on the stairs to leave you this message, but it's just to the group. I've been wanting to check in with all of you through video and just see how everybody is doing. It's been quite a group, and we kind of being launched out into our next phase. This flying tree remedy has been quite something, and as we're coming into the conclusion of this experience, then it's almost like we harvesting bits and pieces of our learning and gathering it and taking it like an essential part of us into whatever's our next area to refine and or expand into. So it felt like a launching out into the great unknown, and that's very much my preferred method of working. Is not knowing the answers and not sticking with what I know, but kind of knowing enough to just let go and let things be free to unfold and show me what it is that I need to know. So that's kind of quite a fun method of working in this so-called new paradigm. It's like, how do we make friends with the unknown, and how do we let go of what we know and allow new things to unfold for us? And it's this complicated thing of what happens if we keep putting what we know onto the moment. Then we're living in the past all the time. So how to let go and find out what we didn't know to bring us to kind of a wholeness state, or an awakened state. My experience of it was deep, very deep. It shook me to the core, this remedy. I don't even quite have words for it yet. I've got hints of it, and I think I want to try and make a longer video on what is the essence of what it is that I've learned here through this process. I think there's a sense of refinement that's coming in my work. There's a sense of seeing what it is that I have to do in my journey, which is largely about working towards my self-worth and stabilizing in that. And I really want to make these kinds of groups into something self-sustainable. So I need to, part of my development is how to find ways to put this into a system in such a way that I can really expand and become sovereign with it, a multidimensional, expansive space through online community, much in the way that Shakti has done for herself. She's done really well through her online courses. So that's my intention, is to find my way through with that. I also love the collaboration with all of us in community together. I think it makes for a rich and diverse experience, and without any one person, it's like each person is missed. And I love the fact that we're paying attention to every single person's journey, so it becomes multidimensional just in the fact that we're all doing it together. And so I'm just going to leave this short video, just a greeting, and it's part of this has been part of my adventure into the unknown, is learning to do this online video work for myself, and try and make it work. And it's not always so straightforward. Like, sometimes I find the right method for it, and then it takes me hours to figure out how to upload it, and then I change it, and then the sound disappears, and then this new paradigm state of consciousness, whatever that we're going into, it kind of has to show us the way. And to some extent, we can tune into it, use our intuition to open up. And at other times, we just have to let go and let it show us how. So yeah, hopefully there'll be time for us all to kind of maybe leave some of our essential conclusions. But you know, the other thing is that sometimes the awareness of what has happened can take 3 months to consolidate or longer. We don't always know what we've learned. Even up until like a year later, we reflect on it and we can see where we took the step. So if you can't find necessarily a direct perspective now, don't force it, because then, of course, we're looking back to our past to make meaning. Um, but just an incredible sense of gratitude to these, you know, these openings, and just to encourage you all with your amazing work and openings that you're doing. So I will post this hopefully, and just encourage you all to find the beginning of what it means to reflect on this process and see what it is that can be part of your past, what it is that you're letting go of, what kind of old patterns you're interrupting, old perceptions, possibly judgments, and ways to open to new perception, new loving, non-judgmental ways of life. So lots of love, everybody, and I'll see if I can get this video to post. Thanks for all your amazing work.